One of the darkest episodes of the First World War was soldiers from all sides being shot at dawn. And throughout the war, Britain and the Commonwealth shot 346 of our own soldiers for acts such as desertion, throwing the weapons away, refusing to fight, and other things including murder. And just about 8 miles from here, in that direction over there, is a war memorial in the village of Newport in Pte. And on that memorial is a name of a local lad by the name of Peter Black. He was just one of the 346 lads that were shot at dawn. And we're going to go and have a look at him and tell his wee story. At the outset of the First World War, Peter and many other young lads joined up to do the bit for King and Country. Being from Newport and Pte, Peter joined his local unit, which was the 1st 4th Battalion, the Black Watch, a territorial battalion from Dundee. After training, his battalion was sent to France in February 1915 and became part of the 7th Meerut Division, which was part of the Indian Corps. On the 10th of March, the battalion got its orders to move up to the front line, to an area called Windy Corner, in preparation for the Battle of Neuve Chapelle. After the Battle of Neuve Chapelle, Peter and his battalion were involved in many other battles, such as Festubert and the Battle of Loos, and at some point during this time, Peter went missing. Peter's attempt of getting away from the horrors of war was short-lived. It seemed he was returned to his unit and sentenced for desertion at a court-martial, but oddly, that sentence had been suspended. Another oddity was Peter was moved away from his pals and sent to the 7th Battalion of Black Watch, his sister battalion. It was now 1916, and Peter and his new battalion found themselves on the Somme battlefield. The Somme battlefield was too much for Peter, and again he went missing, but this time for over a month. And when found and returned to his unit, there was very little sympathy by his superiors. And in his court-martial, Peter was sentenced to be shot at dawn. At 5:47 on the morning of the 18th of September 1916, and in front of C Company from his battalion, Peter was taken out, placed in front of a firing squad and shot. He was only 21. Peter's story didn't end there. And after the war and during the 20s, the early 20s that is, the British government and the Commonwealth governments built monuments and memorials to the fallen. And in Newport and Pte, the local authority were going to build theirs. However, they were going to leave Peter's name off the monument, which caused actually a bit of a stir. And the local people, in particular his friends and his army friends he served with during the war, were not happy, and there were several heated meetings. And they wanted his name on the monument. Then what happened was some explosives from a local quarry were stolen and hidden in Robert Street in Newport-on-Tay, which is just around the corner from where the new monument was going to be. And they've issued a warning to the local authority that if Peter's name wasn't going to go on the monument, there would be no monument and they would blow it up. Hence the local authority quickly rethought their decision about not Peter's name on the monument and decided, okay, we'll place it. And to this day, Peter's name stands alongside the fallen of Newport-on-Tay on their monument. Out of the 346 guys that were shot at dawn, 306 were pardoned back in 2006, including Peter. It's an episode in history I think a lot of people would like to forget, but we really can't forget these guys, and we must remember them alongside the others that fell. A very, very sad episode, and I'm glad I told Peter's story.